Police are facing questions over the handling of the search for Gaia Pope, whose body was found near a coastal path 11 days after she vanished from a Dorset seaside town. 3 members of one family arrested last week on suspicion of murdering the 19-year-old have been released from further investigation after a post-mortem found no indication that anyone else was involved in Pope's death. A relative of the arrested trio claimed police could have found Pope sooner had they not focused on the theory that she had been the victim of foul play. Pope's family said they also had questions to ask but thanked the police and other emergency services for their efforts. They paid emotional tributes to Pope, describing her as a wise, magnificent soul, and vowed to stay strong for the sake of her 2 sisters. Specialist police search teams found Pope's body on Saturday afternoon close to a craggy stretch of coast on the Isle of Purbeck, not far from where items of her clothing were found on Thursday. The spot is about a mile from the outskirts of Swanage, from where she vanished on the 7th of November. Police said she had not suffered any injuries that would suggest anyone else was involved. The cause of death may not be known for some time because toxicology and other tests are being carried out. Dorset police said no further action would be taken against Rosemary Dinch, 71, her son Paul Elsey, 49, and her grandson Nathan Elsey, 19, who were all arrested on suspicion of murder. Dinch's ex-husband Greg Elsey criticized the police over the arrests. He said the spot where Pope's body was found by police was one of her favorite places and should have been searched carefully earlier. He said he believed Pope went to Dinch's house in Swanage on the day she vanished because it was a safe place. Elsey said she knew Rosemary was an elderly, kind lady, so she felt safe to go there. Pope was in a terrible state. Elsey argued that if police had concentrated more on Pope's distressed state, they might have launched a more effective search. I think a bigger search would have taken place immediately. They could have put helicopters up and they may have found her alive, he said. The police decided my family were involved when all they did is show kindness. If they had handled this properly, Gaia would have been found a lot earlier, but instead of that they have totally mishandled it. He said the investigation had taken a terrible toll on his family and that Dinch and Nathan Elsey collapsed on the floor crying when they learned Pope's body had been found. Detsuch Paul Kessel, of Dorset Police's Major Crime Investigation Team, defended the decision to arrest the 3, saying, "I appreciate our inquiries would have caused these individuals stress and anxiety. However, we have an obligation in any missing person investigation to explore every possible line of inquiry. The public would expect Dorset Police to investigate the sudden disappearance of a teenage girl. Our aim was not only to find Gaia but to find out what happened to her. An important line the police are following is the state of Pope's physical and mental health when she went missing. Pope disappeared without the drugs she needed to treat her epilepsy, and family and friends said she was feeling stressed about a traumatic event that happened about 2 years ago. Natasha Pope said her daughter was a light that will radiate for all eternity. In a statement, she said, "My beautiful Gaia, a wise, magnificent soul that burns far too bright for this world. Her spirit overflows with love and compassion for others." Asked whether he had questions that needed answering, Pope's father, Richard Sutherland, told ITV News, "Yes, we want to know more. I think we know that she was really struggling. A lot of issues and she